One time I dated a guy for 3 months because I was going through a breakup.
Of course.
I thought he was funny because he would be really mean. And so I was like, oh, he's roasting me. It's funny.
No, bitch, he hates your ass.
It took me so long to figure that out because I wasn't paying attention.
Wait.
And he would say like just super negative, like mean things. He'd be like, that's embarrassing. And I was like,
I had a boyfriend like that too. Like, girl, he hated my guts. And like, okay, I also had a boyfriend one time. We went to a water park and he told me I was wearing a bikini. He was like, maybe you should wear one piece next time.
Oh my.
Can you really? And I was like, oh.
Maybe I should cut off your balls.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
No, I had a guy who came to a stand-up show one time and afterwards he was like, well, clearly you're the newest to stand up.
That too.
Clearly. And then I was literally like, you're so mean to me. And he was like, I'm like, I think you're like you could be a good writer one day. Like, I'm not like literally like, and then you go to break up with them and they're like, no. I saw us having children together.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Friend Crush the podcast. I am your host Yvette, and today we have the unbelievable, hilarious, beautiful Caroline Baniewicz. She is so tall, she's so elegant, she's so gorgeous. She is so funny. You guys have seen her musical comedy. She just came out with this incredible thing called Erica Kirk the Musical, which you guys absolutely have to check out. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like, but maybe way better even. She's hilarious. She and I have known each other from around the scene in New York for a long time. I'm so glad that she finally got to come on the podcast, and we just really got the heck into it together. We talked about being homeschooled. We talked about peeing in your pants. We talked about boys, obviously, because what the hell else are we going to talk about? So I'm glad you're here. It was a really great episode. I'm so glad she came on. Also, guys, I made a Substack. Just look at it if you want. No pressure. It's really, truly like if you like that shit. And then also I'm going to be on tour in Philly and Boston in May. So come see a show. And also I'm doing a regular show with Connor Wood in Brooklyn. I think we have tickets available for the April 27th one that just got added. So let us know if you like that. Maybe we'll keep doing them. But we're doing them like once a month at the Bell House right now. And that's awesome. Anyway, you guys are the best. Thanks for being here. You're going to love Caroline. Let's get into it.
I'm sorry, we were gossiping. We had lots to talk about.
We literally just gossiped for like 20 minutes. Well, that's why, okay, Caroline, that's what I love about you though, because you are like a true businesswoman, and I feel like when we're together.
And you know what? People look at us, they're like, oh my God, they're just silly girls. They don't know. I'm talking business.
I'm like, I'm playing a character.
I want to hear numbers. I want to know how much money these people offered you. And like, that's the other thing. I was talking to a friend, and like, it does kind of get a little awkward as a woman because it feels like you're like, I don't want to say bragging, but like talking about money is like so gauche as a woman. It's like, no, I want to know so that you know what to ask for. And I want to know what you got so I know what to ask for. Like, this is moving women forward. Let's talk money.
You know what's funny, actually?
I feel like
and let's talk fucking money. This is a money podcast. Yeah. Wait, ladies. Okay, so you know what's so funny? I actually did that. I'm fully just balls to the walling, and now I don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
Me either.
The other day, okay, so this is like the funniest thing because it was such a small thing, but it was I was asked to do a bar show. Really fun show, whatever. It actually happened this week. And this girl DM'd me, and she was like, hey, I will you be on the show? So-and-so already has like, because sometimes like first time producers will be like, oh, we already have XYZ on the lineup. And so she said like, oh, we have this person on the lineup who happens to be my friend. And she was like, so what's your rate for like doing this show? And of course, like in this industry, everything is so just whatever. Like you never know.
And we're at a bar show.
Yeah. And also like, I don't really know what there's like a ballpark range, but it's like, whatever. So I text my friend and I go, hey, how much did you ask for? He goes, $40. Or he said, I asked for 50, she gave me 40. And I go, great. I go back to her, I ask for 100.
And what did you get?
75. So then which, by the way, okay, not to be a bitch,
your friend?
I have more followers than him.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, I mean, it depends. You could skin the cat a few ways. You could justify it a few ways. You could whatever. So I go back to my friend because we're friends.
Of course.
And obviously I'm going to fuck with him. So I go, bitch, I got 75.
And women making more money than men in comedy
is awesome.
Well, did you also see, I actually just read last night, like Christina Applegate, when she was offered Anchorman, she said the pay was offensive. And so Will Ferrell and like all the other male leads chipped in parts of their salary to make up for her. And she was like, thank God they did that because it was like one of the best experiences of my life, which is like asking a lot for men to like, you know,
to
do
take
that.
a cut for like,
because also like
for you.
they technically don't have to do that. Like they don't, but it's like such a beautiful thing. And it's like also one of those things where it's like, well, if you didn't say something, that wouldn't happen. Like, yeah, she could have lost the job, but it's like, might as well fucking try.
Right. And I think that, I mean, to say that it was, it must have been such a low number, but also the fact that all the other boys were getting paid so much more, that sucks. It sucks. You have to be put in that position in the first place where you're like, hey guys, actually, like, it's like.
Also Christina Applegate, who's like been working since she was like 14, whatever.
Right, exactly.
Like,
she's like a
huge star.
Kind of a household name. Wait, but the funny part about this story though, and this is boy girl. So I tell him, haha, bitch, I got 75. He goes, that's actually kind of fucked up. He goes back to her and says, no. Yes. I was like, this is just, you cut your losses. We goof and gab.
It's 10 minutes.
And I was like, I'm just teasing you. It's just a bar show. It's also
10 minutes of stand up.
It's not that much difference. Like, yes, as a percentage, it's a high amount, but it's also like not, like, it's not make or break, whatever. So so he then texts this producer and goes, hey, super not cool to pay people different on like for the same amount of work on like a lineup.
Well, that's unfortunately how.
I think that's how like the industry works at large. Like in general, I think that's kind of how everything works because it depends. Like if you're really breaking it out, like your value is actually different from other people's value.
How many tickets are you gonna sell? Yeah,
exactly. Like if you do it like that, then I think that was actually a fair way to break it out.
Yeah.
But also it's like a little more intangible. Like I don't know, but I get where where he's coming from. He got 75. She paid everybody.
She's
on
like
the lineup.
She's out of money. She paid everyone on the lineup.
She paid everyone on the lineup 75.
That bitch is out of money right now.
Yeah, she has $0.
She's broke.
I will say it was a sold out show, so I think.
Oh, she's probably not broke.
So actually, I think it was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's not these shows have thin margins. It's like more of like a hobby than it is like a.
Can I say something? Like, it's actually okay to pay people. Is that bad to say? Like,
I was gonna say that too, and then I was like, this is kind of interesting that he is so bent out of shape about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could say like, but he also has different credits than me and more credits than me actually in like other ways.
Well, it honestly just depends on who's selling tickets.
Right. And so it's like if you could make the case that I would be, but you also could make the case that neither of us are. I don't know.
Like this was a big thing with Wicked. Like it was a big deal. Like they said that Ariana Grande was making, it turned out that they are actually making the same amount, but they said Ariana Grande was making like 10 times as much as Cynthia Erivo. Which I actually think that they ended up making the same amount. That was like a lie, like a fake article. But like part of me was like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
happy they're making the same amount. But honestly, if we're being honest, like Ariana Grande is probably taking a pay cut to do this film. Like,
yeah,
like she probably makes so much in her music.
Well, right, yeah. I mean, she probably, if she were on tour, like the amount of time that she had to spend doing the
like years.
Yeah, it's like she could have been touring and making gajillions of dollars. You know? It's like that's her primary business.
Or making like another makeup brand. Or like another perfume. You know what I mean?
Just posting a little picture of her on Instagram with like a huge sweatshirt on. And
you know
just,
what she should do?
What?
And this is as an Ariana fan. If her manager's watching, she has to come out with a line of self-tanners.
Why? Because she's like a white person and
because she used to tan and people thought she was like a different race. And then like when she stopped tanning, everyone was like, oh. Right. And to me, that says that her tan was fantastic.
Right, because everyone thought that she was a different race.
Yeah, so it's like
tan so good, you're gonna be a different race.
Yeah, and like honestly, to me, like the way to take back the narrative, like as soon as like Lea Michele was like, I can't read, we're all like, oh, okay, that's not fun anymore. Like it was only fun when you didn't like acknowledge it. So now what I think
she said I can't read?
Yeah, she makes jokes about it.
Oh.
And so now it's like no more fun. It's not fun
anymore. Do you think
anymore.
she can read?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, okay.
I do. I actually do think she can read. But I think it's
sometimes I go, wait.
Well, like I really thought it was like fun while it lasted.
Yeah,
it was
like hilarious. That was like Jim Carrey is a body, like a psyop. It's like the same.
Avril Lavigne's dead.
Yes, exactly. Like this is good, clean fun.
It's good, clean fun, and I know it doesn't feel that way to them. And like I have never had someone do that to me.
It would be. I feel like you would kind of be like LMAO.
Yeah, right.
Like if someone, because something like that, it's like so insane that you're like honestly kind of funny.
No, it's funny.
Yeah.
But like once they acknowledge it, like the fun is over. So like Ariana Grande should be like, I'm coming out with a line of self-tanners.
Right. I feel like it would go hard.
It would be.
But now she's like a serious musical theater actor.
I know.
So I feel like
But she's still so like I can tell that there's a funny bitch in there.
Yeah, I think she might be funny.
I think she's funny. I think she's gone through like a lot of trauma, and I think you either go one or two ways. You either go like, I am so traumatized, like I just can't.
Sure.
Or you like become like someone where
Wait.
everything's okay.
Traumatized because of Nickelodeon, or
Also like Manchester bombing and like her ex-boyfriend dying and like being famous since she was young. You know what I mean?
Wait,
like, it's a lot.
God, when you
think about her
kind
life,
of like the eating disorder, I forgive at this point because like that's your coping.
Literally,
mechanism.
let her have one.
Let her have something.
Let her
Like,
have
It's either
something.
that or hard drugs. I feel like just give her something.
I really like. I think with her, like, literally, it's okay. Like she's been through a
also
lot.
been engaged 1,000 times,
And she's really talented. Like,
She
let
is
her do
very
her
good.
thing.
Did you like her as Glinda?
Yeah, I love.
Okay.
I thought the movie was great.
I love the movie. I didn't see the second one.
The
I heard
second
it
one
was-
I also thought was great. It had a lot of like people had a lot of things to say to it, but they added a lot, and like as like a Wicked stan since I was younger,
Sure.
everything they added only helped. Like everything
Really?
they added felt so canon. And it was like
That's kind of so hard to do.
yeah, like think
For
about Star
something
Wars
like
for
that.
example.
Yeah.
Like they ruined it. You know what I mean? It's like
It's so easy to ruin something
it's
like
so
that.
easy to ruin something.
Wow. Okay, wait. This actually brings me to a point that I was going to bring up, which is
Okay.
that you are a musical theater hoe.
Yeah, I am. And it's like I also want you guys to know like I'm like cool and like I wear low-rise jeans too.
Which is what's
and I listen to rap. Like and
No.
it's not just Hamilton. And I have friends of color. Like I want you guys to know like I'm not just a bitch singing part of your world in my
I
shower.
love the idea that
Actually, Hairspray is my favorite musical. Like
it's a great one.
it's so good. Like I just want you guys to know like I am also like chill, cool, like
You are cool, but that's what's so shocking about the fact that you're like literally obsessed with musicals.
I know. It's like
Wait, so
a
it's-
flaw, a fatal flaw.
And that's okay. Wait,
Like I'm so cool until someone starts playing like Hairspray karaoke, and then it's like,
and then you're into it.
yeah,
You'll do Hairspray karaoke.
yeah. Actually, we were at a birthday party and they started playing Hairspray karaoke, and like everyone like was like, and I was like doing choreography, like,
What role did you play?
oh, I was just the nicest kid.
Oh, really?
It's like ensemble.
I thought you were
yeah.
gonna be Penny.
No, I was called back for Penny. I didn't get it,
That's crazy.
but I
You
have
were
more followers than the
robbed.
girl who played Penny, so
Wait.
it's like fine.
So it's like I ended up on top.
So like I ended up.
wait,
on
where'd
top.
you go to school again?
I went to Oklahoma City, which sounds like it's like a podunk thing, but like Kristen Chenoweth did go there. Like it's not.
Did you do a
Nothing.
BFA?
I have actually a bachelor's of music.
What?
Yeah.
And so you did like songwriting or what? Singing?
No, it's like singing. Yeah. But it's like a emphasis on musical theater. So it was like a voice degree. Like you had to do all the music classes, but like you also had to do like musical theater classes. Wait, what did you study?
I studied drama.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
got a BA also.
So it was like basically the same thing, except like add a bunch of music classes. Like we had to do like musical theory, like oral skills. I tested out a piano, but we had to take piano. A bunch of like 3 voice lessons a week, and then like dance.
Whoa. And that was your hell yeah. But
Yeah.
it was still just a BA, not a BFA?
No, it was a bachelor's of music.
Oh, right. Because
So that's
it's-
so it was
it's
like
a
all
totally
of like
different-
probably like art history or
But
whatever.
it was kind of like a conservatory.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Wait, then how did you end up doing stand up?
Because I always loved comedy, and I'll be honest, like I just don't feel like I ever really fit in. And I wonder how you feel about this with the drama crew. I don't feel like I ever really fit in with like the musical theater crowd.
I agree.
I like really didn't. And like like I was actually talking to my friend Caitlin, who also went to school with me. She was like a dance major, and she was like, I always felt like if I had been in the musical theater school, like I would have like found my people. And I was like, no, babe, they weren't there. Because like she's like a silly girl too.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, you know, I was a little too edgy, or like I just like didn't like it just like didn't click.
I didn't have like the stars in my eyes. That was like, you know what I'm talking about? Where they're like, I'm gonna move to the big city. Like I just didn't have that vibe.
I kind of had that, but
Okay.
I just like I guess like I'm not like listen, like I feel like a musical theater school, like it was not like it was like the bitchiness had to be like very like you couldn't just outright be like, I don't like that person.
Yeah.
They were mean,
Yeah.
period. They were mean, but like they
Yeah.
would do it in a way where it was like, and it's like, no, like it's like let's just be real. Like
Wait, so they were bullied? They were bullying you?
no, I wouldn't say like they bullied me, but like I just didn't feel like I like really was the vibe.
Sure.
Like if I don't like someone and they're mean to me, like I should be able to be like, I don't like you, you're mean to me, and it shouldn't be
Right.
like a bit. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about a specific person. I just felt like the vibe at musical in like the musical theater world is like, we're all happy, let's all do, and it's like, no, we don't all mesh, and that's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like this is our chosen family, and it's like, wait,
no, we're just in a show together, babe.
Yeah, we can just like, they also, I felt like the thing that I just really was like, I mean, I drank the Kool-Aid for a while, but just the thing of like, this is the most important thing that anyone has ever done.
Yeah.
Like when you're like holding hands before a show and you're like,
when I'm doing Shrek in our Arizona.
Yeah, and it's like
for $200 a week.
What?
And also like, I just want to say, like if you're a person doing musical theater in your like 20s or whatever, and like you're like, I want to go to Wichita and do musical theater, there are jobs with health insurance. Like I like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think it's so cool. Like these people are so talented and they devote their whole lives. But I'm also like, you know what else is really cool? Like a 401k.
Sure.
And like that's something like comedy, like there's more money. And
there is, you know what also my biggest difference was too, when I started doing stand-up, I feel like before it was always like, please come to my play, like because no one wants to come to your play, like no one wants to come to your play. But then I started doing stand-up and I was like, I'm doing stand-up, and I was like, wait, when can I come?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And why do you think that no one?
Because it's a high risk to go to
2 hours.
Yeah.
And also it's like when you do comedy, it's like, I wrote this, like, right. Okay, for example, like, okay, I'm kind of like talking like a lot of tea about my college, but like, for example, like my college, like the music program, like shouts out people on like the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And I opened for Hannah Berner at Carnegie Hall last year. Huge.
Awesome.
I did like I did 15 minutes, right?
Awesome.
And like, you know, they'll shout out other people who are like, you know, playing the lead and whatever. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, maybe I'm like not in a musical and I'm not doing a 2-hour musical, but like I wrote those 15 minutes and people were laughing at the things I wrote.
Right. And it was at
Carnegie Hall. And the Facebook didn't post about it, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like maybe they will, maybe whatever. It was in November, so it's probably not. Like, but it is one of those things where it's like, I wrote that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wrote it and I'm there singing it. Like you are singing someone else's words.
I think that's objectively more impressive than like being in a musical. I don't know. I mean, unless Broadway would maybe be akin to it, but that's a huge career achievement.
Well, it's also like, I'm not here to even like compare, like and I'm not even trying to compare with like whoever like they are, but it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like that gets slept on.
That I wrote saying our own things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it takes so long to get so little.
Yeah. And I also think like the other mistake that musical theater and theater take is that like I hate to say this because obviously like be as pretentious as you want, but I do think like Oh Mary's a perfect example of something that's like incorporated like humor and like you know what I mean, and has done a really good job like not taking itself too seriously. And I feel like every new show I've seen recently is taking itself so seriously and like doesn't really have the right to.
I'm gonna talk shit right now about a musical. Okay. Come From Away.
Totally.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's about for the listeners.
And can I say something really, if you don't know about Come From Away, beloved musical.
Beloved.
Like people love this fucking musical.
That people are like, oh my God, you're doing such important work. It was about the plane that got diverted from 9/11 and landed in like Canada, somewhere like ran like off the beaten path in Canada, and it was like a small town, and then everyone rallied behind these people and like were like, we're saving you from 9/11 kind of. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just which is like an interesting thing that happened for sure. I'm sure it was very tense, but like okay, listen, I was 4 when 9/11 happened. Like I'm not going to say I knew exactly what was going on, but I was in New York and it did reverberate. I just don't think that people cared that there was a female pilot of that plane while the whole world was like, are we ever going to be safe again? Like, it was just sort of like that was a very earth-shattering thing. And then in this
when she started singing the feminist, and then
she starts doing a feminist anthem about how she's like a woman pilot. And I was like, 9/11 just happened. Like, I just don't think that you're thinking about this right now. I'm sorry, I just don't. I like laughed. I was laughing during the musical.
Maybe if those other planes had a female pilot.
It was like, no, that's so over the top. I was like, who? They're like, I feel like there's like in the writer's room, I'm picturing them just being like, And then there was a female pilot, and she's had her own struggles. And I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about?
And that was the biggest song from that musical as a musical theater person. And what happens is whatever the big song is, especially if it's sung by a female, gets placed in the book of any girl who's like not 100 pounds and doesn't fit like the like, you know, if you're like 150 and you go to musical theater school, they're like, oh, well, you're like butch. And it's like, no, I just have boobs. And like and then she'll have to sing the woman feminist. And it's like, well, she's like, you know, 19 years old. And it's like, I hear what you're saying. And like another one, okay, I'm gonna talk shit about another musical.
It just felt so out of touch with reality.
Okay, another one. So Smash on Broadway, I saw it last year. And basically in Smash, like on Broadway, they're doing the Marilyn Monroe musical, and both of the two girls get sick. One girl, the lead girl is like, do you ever see the show Smash?
No.
Okay, so it was Megan Hilty, who's like perfect to play Marilyn Monroe, and Catherine McPhee, who has no business playing Marilyn Monroe. She's like a really skinny brunette bitch, like had no business.
Okay.
Both girls get sick in the musical version, and they put like the choreographer on, who is like a curvy girl, which by the way, Marilyn Monroe is a curvy girl. The place is like, oh my God, she was perfect. And so it's like, is the choreographer going to be the next Marilyn? And they were like, well, she doesn't look like a showgirl. She's bigger. And it's like, okay, well, Marilyn Monroe is bigger. And then they were like, it doesn't matter that she doesn't look like Marilyn. It's like, well, actually it does, because she is a historical figure. And like, and then
you do have to look like Marilyn Monroe.
So you know what I mean? Like, it's like
passably. Yeah.
Unless it's Hamilton, like,
Yeah,
you know what I
like
mean?
a thing where you're making it like a.
Yeah, I was like,
you
well, she
Hamilton,
kind of
Marilyn
should look like
Monroe.
Marilyn. But to be fair, she kind of did. And then this, in the show, written by a white man, like, fact check me, I'm sure it was written by a white man. I don't even have to look it up. A black woman stands up and goes, well, she plays the producer of the musical. She goes, well, I don't look like every producer, do I? And everyone in the theater starts snapping. And I'm like, what are we doing? Did a white man just compare being a black woman in America to being an not even oversized, but like a plus size woman in America? Like, what are we doing? Like, it just feels like so like woke, and like
It's just so out of touch with any human experience.
and it leads me to say the classic thing, this is why we lost the election.
Yes!
Because it's like, chill out, bro.
Yeah, why don't you just not do that? How about?
Yeah.
Also, I feel like musicals used to be like really, really like good and about stuff. Like, I guess the good ones, but I don't
like
know.
the old ones where they used to hit their wives.
Oh my God, I love
Miss
those.
those.
Miss those.
No, I hear
but
what
I
you
feel
mean.
like there was always like something going on. Like there was like a bigger thing at play. I'm trying to think of like a good example.
Like Wicked, two women being friends.
Exactly. Two women being friends. No, Wicked was about like overcoming adversity and being discriminated against. And stuff.
Totally.
And also
totally.
like sort of like Nazi Germany vibes.
Yeah. Well, that's like a big discussion online. What is it about? Is it that, or is it being a black woman? And people like go back and forth. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it's all of it.
I think it's about both. Why
I
does
think
it have
it's
to be
about
either or? It's a good musical.
It could be about 9/11.
Tackles everything.
But yeah,
But that's a
no,
good
I do
example
think
of
it is Nazi Germany. It's like
art
cabaret.
done well.
Yeah.
In a way where you're like, this, like, what is this about? But like, you know what it's about, but it's
Yeah.
like, but it's also, they don't point at Alphaba at any point, and she's like, I'm a black woman. Like, she
They're
doesn't
like,
do
they're like,
that.
she's green and she controls the weather.
They don't have like a super on the nose part of it where like
Yeah.
everybody has to rally
Snap.
around her, and she's like, and I'm not paid as much as my male counterparts. Like, she
Yeah,
doesn't do that.
yeah.
She doesn't do that ever. Like I think that would ruin it if she did.
Well, unfortunately, like it does show like pretty privilege. Like honestly, like what's her name? Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Glinda's kind of clavicular.
She's what?
You know clavicular?
No.
Okay, Yvette, I'm about to rock your fucking world with this guy. This guy is popping off. His name's Clavicular, and fill me in if I'm wrong, Jesse. Like, tell me what I'm saying wrong. He basically is like this really hot guy who's like, listen, male beauty standards are real, which like I actually do respect. Like, if we're gonna have female beauty standards, let's have some male beauty standards.
There are some.
He got his jaw redone. He like literally redid his whole face. Like every day he hits himself in the hammer to like make his cheekbones strong. And he's like basically like this guy who
no way that doesn't.
No, it's true. And it's like all about like beauty standards and like being hot and how that's better for you. And like you'll get further in life if you're hot.
I mean, that's true. Everyone knows that.
I know, but it's like kind of like, and like I'm not a fan of his, but like because he said the N-word, so I'm not a fan. But I will say like it's a little refreshing to hear a man be like, yeah, but we have beauty standards.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, us girlies have been over here doing this.
Right. So you're saying that it's good that he is forcing men to have better beauty standards?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Even though I don't think women really care about how men
Taste
look.
of your own medicine. I know, yeah, women don't care about how men
We
look
don't,
in
no.
the same way.
No.
I feel like it's like a vibe and is he nice to me and does he make me laugh?
Yeah, and like how confident is he?
Oh, yeah.
I think women like confidence. And I think that's why we think we like funny people. I don't think we actually care if they're funny or not. I think
It's
we
just
just,
confident.
are you confident? Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Because women are subs.
Because, yeah.
And so we like being told what to do.
Yeah.
And so it's just like,
Well, I think women are just really good at like being able to tell if like confident are you telling me what to do because like you're confident, or are you telling me what to do because you're not confident and you're trying to make me. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Because sometimes when a guy's like so threatened, he's like, you need it. You get in the kitchen. It's like, oh, you must be like really
you
like
just
lack
tiny,
of confidence.
Yeah, you tiny penis.
Totally.
Which is fine.
Totally fine.
Unless you make it my problem, then it's no longer fine.
Yeah.
Like emotionally, if you're like mean.
Totally.
That's the stance that I have.
So would you ever want to like do a play on Broadway, theater major?
Oh my God. You know, I've thought about this actually because I think at a certain point I was like, I love stand-up so much that having the thought of having to stop to be on stage doing something else makes me really stressed out. Like, I don't want to take time off of stand-up to do it. That being said, if it was like a really good opportunity, like I know a bunch of our friends were in Ginger Twinsies,
yeah.
and I feel like that's like comedic and fun. So I don't know. Would you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Get me out of this world. Yeah.
You're like, I miss it, take me back.
And you'll have to cut me talking shit about any of those shows in case the writers want to put me in something.
Because I will do all of them.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
be
do
the
them all.
female pilot today, bitch.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. No, yeah, that's awesome that you have that North Star. Well, are you actively like working? Well, okay, well, you did the Erica Kirk musical.
I did Erica Kirk the musical.
Which, by the way, just came out of nowhere. And you just were like, by the way, I did this. And I was like, wait, this is a full musical. Like, how did you have time to write this?
So I did that. I also have Hunger Games the musical, and I also have To Catch a Predator the musical, which didn't do that well, but To Catch a Predator the musical is the best thing I've ever made. Like, I really put my whole me and Chris did it together, and it's like actually the best thing ever, and it like no one liked it, so go watch it. But honestly, like it doesn't take me that much to write a song. It's really just like I have to have the idea.
Yeah.
And then once I have the idea, like I find writing songs so much easier than writing jokes. So once I have the idea, I'm fine. So it's really a matter of like, okay, I knew I wanted to make a parody of Erica Kirk, and then it was like a matter of what songs
Makes sense.
make sense. Yeah.
Because you did Wicked.
I did Wicked with Candace Owens, played by Sydney Duncan, Queen. And then I have a few more I'm going to clip. I do Katy Perry Firework, but it's like, we need more fireworks, more and more and then anyways, but yeah, like, yeah.
I just think that is such a good expression of what Erica Kirk is.
Well, the thing about me, and this is where I feel like musical theater could find its way back in with the mainstream because it's such a funny thing to take. Like
if we embrace that it's over the top.
Yeah. Like if we accept what it is and stop trying to be like, take us seriously.
Right.
If we're like, this is silly.
No, it's goofy. It's
which
insane.
is why Hairspray is such an amazing musical to me.
Because it's insane. It's funny. It's
yes.
goofy. Well, my favorite musicals are, have you ever seen The Drowsy Chaperone?
Yeah.
That is like the platonic ideal of a musical to me because it's so ridiculous. It's so awesome. I memorized every word to that when I was a kid.
Love.
I was doing because every piece of it is sarcastic. It's like totally insane.
And I think people like that. Like I think like the worse the world gets, the more over the top we want stuff to be. Because like the other two I thought was like one of the greatest TV shows. Like I literally laughed my ass off at the other two. If you ever watched it.
I've seen like a couple episodes, but not.
And it really gave musical theater. It wasn't a music, but it was like the same kind of comedy, I feel like.
Like camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just feel like we just take ourselves too seriously. Or like I think the jokes are too watered down.
Right. When really the best humor is, to do something that's, to do something in a musical form is like so, but you don't do musical comedy on stage. Well, no, you do. Of course you do.
I do like kind of half and half.
Did you do that for Hannah when you opened for her?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go.
I do it like half and half. So it'd be like when it's just me and Hannah, I'll do like 20, 25 minutes. And I would say like 12 minutes of it is music.
Right. That's awesome.
Thanks. It's so nice.
You're like, there aren't that many musical comics in the mix right now.
I feel like there are. I just feel like they're not. I don't know where they are. Maybe they're all on TikTok, but I do feel like a lot of people do it, but like I don't see it when I'm at the shows. But I think they're around.
Wait, so what's your plan with Erica Kirk the musical? Did you just do it and it's a one-off and you're releasing clips, or are you gonna like?
Yeah.
Would you ever like write something like tour it like that?
So, okay, me and Chris were like, To Catch a Predator the musical makes so much sense. It's so funny. Like, we could do it. Like, we literally made this video and we were like, this is the funniest thing ever of all time. Like, we're making this. Yeah. And then like it didn't do well. So we were like, it's kind of the conversation we were having before we started recording, where it's like, what is the best thing strategically for my career at this time?
Right.
And I fear... I mean, Erica Kirk is going to go on tour, which like will keep her in the spotlight. But like, I just like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to spend all this time on something. And then there's like the copyright claims with music, like doing parody songs is really difficult now. Like, it used to be such a big thing on YouTube, but like with these like record labels and like how they go after people who use like anything of theirs, even like just like, even if you did your own, you re-recorded the song and you played all the instruments, like you can't do that.
Really?
Yeah. They like,
but
really
what
go
about
after.
parody law?
I don't really know. People keep saying that, and I'm like, I don't know how I get around that.
I thought that parody law like is pretty expansive and protective. That was my impression, but I guess not if that's not how it's being enforced. Well, because also
maybe you need to talk to a lawyer.
Well, because also the platforms can kind of do whatever they want too.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
like it does. Maybe that's not the law, but it doesn't matter.
Isn't that so crazy that these platforms like we're just like,
they literally
don't delete my account, please. I won't have any income.
Well, we're also like, I mean, they're literally changing the way that our language is because of the censorship. Like unalive is a word that didn't exist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
I didn't think about that.
Stuff like that. Like, and that's been taken offline, but that was invented to get around censorship on platforms.
That's really interesting. I feel like, wait, so my thing is, I kind of want to talk shit about TikTok really quick because like, do you feel like
and I would never, because I love TikTok and China.
Wait, no, I think it's in the US now.
But wait, sorry. Mostly in the US now.
But I feel like TikTok has become so creator unfriendly. Like I feel like Instagram, you can really grow something, and on TikTok, you can't. Like, you'll be doing well, and then all of a sudden, they'll just stifle you. Like, it's like so boo, boo, boo. And it's like, what's even the point of like gaining a following on TikTok? Because like, you're not going to show my videos to anyone. Like,
the number of followers you have does not matter on TikTok.
And like, the thing I would say to TikTok and to anyone is like, people eat off this. Like, people like live their lives and have income off of these apps, and for you to like go back and forth is so crazy. So it's like, I mean, at least like, I don't know.
What I hate is when I feel like I can tell based on the way my videos are performing that the algorithm has changed.
Yeah.
But I don't know yet what the new algorithm is, and then you have to like relearn it. But you don't get any warning that they like fiddled with it on the back end. But then you like are like, oh, this video like would have done well, but it's not anymore.
Remember when they were like, you have to make videos over a minute, and we'll push them out.
Yeah.
And so everyone was like making video. Sometimes I would just like put a screen on the end, being like, sorry, I have to make this video a minute.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
that work though?
Well, it's the algorithm changed since then. Like now they're like, we don't want videos that are a minute. It's I'm tired.
It's hard. But it's awesome too. But you know what? And I love it. And I love TikTok and I love Instagram.
I do. And I love YouTube. I'll say it.
Oh, you're a girl and you love YouTube?
I'm a girl and I love YouTube.
That's insane.
The people on it are scary, but I love it.
There's just so much. It's like everything is on there. But it's very, I mean, talk about creator friendly.
It's creator friendly.
It's very like open. You can kind of do so many things on there.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Anyway, so I did want to ask you,
please,
something that I found out about you, like well into our friendship, was that you were homeschooled.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was great. Like thankfully I have a lot of siblings. So like,
how many siblings do you have?
There's 5 of us.
That's insane.
How many siblings do you have?
Yeah, that's a litter.
Yeah, it's a starting basketball team.
Are you guys all blonde?
No. I have one sister that's like actually blonde.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well,
me and my sister are like highlighted blonde.
Okay.
And then my younger sister was blonde, and all of a sudden now her hair is brown. I don't know how to explain that.
Oh my God.
And then my brother kind of has brown hair.
Okay. So
I was kind of a mousy. I was kind of like that blonde where if I said I was blonde, people would say I wasn't blonde. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you're like, I'm blonde.
Yeah. But now I'm highlighted blonde. But I have a sister who, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was good. Like I'm really close with my family because of that. Like we spent so much time together.
Yeah.
That being said, like, I didn't have a theater troupe or like anything where I needed to express myself. So now I feel like this need to always express myself. And like, I do think if I had gone to school, I would have like gotten a marketing job and been a normal girl.
Right.
I would have been like, I'm heard. People see me. People love me. People validate me. I'm good. I also think, though, I could have been a monster because my hormones were so like crazy as a child, and like I was like depressed, but I didn't have the words for that. So I would have been a bully.
Okay.
And I would have bullied the shit out of people. Right. I would have been really good at it because I'm really creative.
How do you know that about yourself?
No, like because like the way I spoke, I was so mean to my siblings. Like
but being mean to your siblings is so different from being
but like
mean to
the
other people.
things I would come up with, like I could find that insecurity.
You were like the high school bully, but it was your siblings.
Yeah, but like I could make any of them cry. And like I just feel like if I had gone to high school, like I would have ran that. I would have had like the teachers
would have been scared of you.
Yeah, I would have been like
because also you're like tall, thin, blonde,
and that was in then.
Yeah. You would have. I mean, still.
It's kind of
yeah. What do you mean? That's like the most universally beloved sort of physique. And
yeah, but it's a little boring now. Like it's a little bland.
No, shut up.
I'm watching Love Is Blind, and somehow like the two. I'm behind. Don't tell me what happens.
Okay.
But like, are you watching it?
No.
Okay. Well, this guy like somehow the
like
two hot people found each other. Like they could smell the hotness on each other, and then they open the door. She's gorgeous. She's blonde, and he's like,
you can tell when someone's hot. But
he was like, I was kind of hoping you'd be like he's saying to this other girl, he's like, I was kind of hoping she'd be like curvy and like not white. So like, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
That is the funniest.
By the way, he's white.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
You didn't need to tell me that. That's obviously, I knew that up front. So your experience being a hot, tall, perfect blonde person is
it's just not everyone's cup of tea. You know what I mean?
We actually like get rejected sometimes too.
I do feel like I would be an amazing bully, and I would bully the teachers and like yeah, and I'd probably like have a relationship with my English teacher.
Yeah, you'd be fucking the English teacher.
Yeah,
obviously.
Did you go to normal high school?
I went to normal high school.
Were you popular?
I was B+.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So it was good because I could sort of navigate liberally in like the friend groups.
Did you have a core friend group, or were you, because this is what I do, I'm an interlooper in different friend groups.
I was an interlooper. I never really had a friend group.
Same.
I just like, I had like good friends and like very close friends, but yeah, the group thing. Also, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, totally.
And maybe we'll cut this too because it might not be girl of me.
Do it.
Female friendship groups are fickle.
Especially at that age.
Well, especially
when I see a group of girls, 4 or more, like on the train, I'm like, these bitches hate each other.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's so much going on in that group. Like you just don't. They're like they put on their tops and they went out and it's totally fine. But like, I mean, behind closed doors, it's like you don't even know.
Someone's getting left out.
Like there is a pecking order. Like even my mom tells me like stuff with like her dynamic. Like I think you just
I love that your mom has friends though, because like a lot of moms don't have friends.
A lot of moms don't have friends. She has a book group.
Oh,
you gotta have like something like that. You gotta have some sort of. I can't wait to be old and have a book group.
No, I'm like me and my girlfriends when I get older. And by the way, we're still gonna be talking shit about each other. Like I'm old, not dead.
Right, exactly. I mean, that's like kind of what fuels us.
Yeah,
because for women, like our sport is gossip and drama.
Well, that's
which is
why
the Real Housewives is like.
Yes, it's the closest a woman can feel to someone without like honestly like an orgasm is gossiping with each other, like sharing information.
Oh my God, if a girl sits down in front of me and she's like,
I have to tell you something.
Yes. I'm like, first of all, we're best friends. Second of all, like this, because it's also like you trust me. Also, I love when you know someone like likes you and they go, so who are you dating? Like it's just like such a.
You want to know what words I love to hear?
What?
Okay, I have something to say. It's a little mean.
It's electric. I felt that through my whole body.
Yeah, I'm like,
I know exactly
something to say.
Like
it's a little mean.
I wish you were gonna say something after that sentence because I'm like, I want to know. Like, it's awesome.
I'm like, what could it be?
What could it be? And then it's so good. God, it's so good. It's like really like keeps us together. A common enemy.
Well, also like, and this is like my thing is like, and people will be like, oh, gossiping's bad. The root word of gossip is shared information between a mother and the godmother of her child to keep each other safe. So like the root of gossiping is like women like being like, hey, stay away from whoever, like they'll take advantage of you, whatever. So like gossiping is actually what has kept women alive.
Yes.
And it's literally evolved because it is what keeps us and like I think biologically we're made to gossip. So if you think gossiping's bad, you're actually a misogynist.
Yeah, and you hate women for sure.
And you want to know what? You need to go see Come From Away because there's an amazing song.
There's a really song that I think you'll resonate. You'll learn from. that will change everything you thought.
And maybe if they gossiped a little bit more at American Airlines.
Yeah, then maybe she would have had equal rights at American Airlines.
And 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
Can I just, like, they wrote that, and there was a person that wrote that and said, this is going to change someone's mind. Like,
and I hate to say that, it probably did, though.
What?
I know. I don't know.
You think?
I don't know.
Someone who hates women.
You're right.
Walked into Come From Away. First of all, never going to be a Come From Away. Like, if you hate women that much, you're not seeing a musical because you're gay. You hate yourself. So you can't be seen at, like, a musical.
Totally.
Because then you can't beat the allegations.
Can I say something else about Come From Away? Because it's so woke. But when I saw it, I remember thinking, like, it's one thing that's great about Come From Away is it's an hour and a half, no intermission.
Perfect.
Which is perfect, by the way.
That is actually perfect.
And I have to say, like, musicals, you have to start doing that. You got to start cutting shit.
I want everything if I'm seeing anything, I don't want it to be more than 90 minutes. Please.
Crazy. Please. Also, movies as well. Like, no more. But something that's so crazy about it, because it's so woke when it comes to the women, but then in the ensemble play a bunch of different characters. They're putting on different hats. They're putting on mustaches. They're playing different characters.
Which is also a perfect thing for a musical, but.
Perfect thing for a musical. But there's, like, some of the people in the town who are white also play some of the people on the plane. And some of the people on the plane and there's a guy who has this big monologue about being Muslim and how, like, everyone was being, like, really, like, you know, racist towards him. And they made him, like, they had to, like, check his, like, underwear for, like, weapons. And, like, that is, like, like, in his culture, like, you're never supposed to, like, be naked at that area in front of anyone but your wife. And it's like, well, that guy was playing the white guy 15 seconds ago. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, wait,
hang on.
Wait.
Bit of an oversight.
Yeah. I'm a little confused on where this guy came from.
That's so
they changed the lighting to make him look a little tanner.
Wait, this is the thing that I don't get. Sorry, back to the homeschool thing. The thing that I don't get about you in homeschool is that you seem, like, really well adjusted and, like, social.
Well, it's because I had so many siblings that, like, we were social. Like, there's a lot of weirdos in homeschooling, and, like, they're still there. And I think, like, a lot of it was going to, like, a liberal arts college. It was kind of a course correct thing because it was, like, so opposite the other way. So it was almost like I went left, right, and landed somewhere in the middle. Well, I guess right, left, and landed somewhere in the middle.
Okay, so when you went to college for the first time, that was, like, your first time being with other people your age that weren't your family, basically.
Yeah, it was, like, my first time being enrolled in a school. Like, I took classes in the community college when I was in high school because, like, dual credits. But I didn't, like, I was my first time, like, being, like, a student at a school.
And then what was, like, the biggest thing that you learned that first year? Was it, like, really shocking?
I think everything was just so overwhelming. Like,
yeah.
It was literally so overwhelming. Like, oh my God. Like, I remember, like, my first friend in college, and we're still girls, my girl Brycey, and I remember talking to her and being like, my roommate has slept with, not, Brycey wasn't my roommate, but I was like, my roommate has slept with, like, 7 people. And her being like, okay.
Right.
And I was like, isn't that crazy? And she's like,
I was like, what? You're like, I don't even know 7 people.
Yeah, I was like, that's my whole family.
Yeah.
I was
like, that's a huge amount of people. That's the size of my family.
Yeah. And I feel like I just kind of got, like, social anxiety all the time. And I would, like, randomly get social anxiety. Like, I'd be with my friends and everything would be cool. And all of a sudden I'd be like, they all think I'm weird. Which I feel like everyone had in high school.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it was all just kind of crazy. It was just realizing that, like, people, like, I don't know if you have this in a parasocial relationship with, like, a celebrity, but, like, you get these parasocial relationships with people, and they weren't parasocial. Like, these were my friends. But you just, like, start to be like, they think like me. And then you say something and it's like, oh, they clearly don't think like me. Like, if there's, like, a celebrity you really identify with, and then you see, like, okay, for example, I, like, love Emma Stone. Still love Emma Stone.
Sure.
I'm literally like, that's my girl. Yeah. When I went and saw Poor Things, I was like, babe, I could never do that. Like, Poor Things is such a crazy movie. It's such a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, girl.
It's been on my list forever, but then I'm just like, ugh.
You should see it. It's crazy. But she just, like, is just, like, wow, she's so incredible in it. And it was just one of those moments where I was like, I literally, like, think of Emma Stone as, like, me. And then when I saw that, I was like, wow, like, I could never do that. Like, not like, and like in like a good way. Like, I'm like, wow, that's so incredible. Like, she's incredible. But it, like, it was one of those things where it's like, I really actually don't know Emma Stone. You know what I mean? Like, it made me think that, like that, like, I didn't even know she could do that. Like, and it felt like that way all the time. Like, I was like, everyone's just like me. And then something would happen. I'm like, oh, people aren't like me.
Because everyone was like you when you were growing up. They were all members of your family.
Exactly. But even the ones who weren't, like, they just went to church and they, like, looked like me and everything was just, everyone was me.
That's, what an interesting, I guess I know what you're saying though, because like sometimes when I really, really like somebody, I assume that we're the same.
We're the same.
That we'll have the same.
And then they'll do something and it's like not even a bad thing. Like it's not even like I'm judging you. Like
Right.
Emma Stone's a poor thing. Like it makes me actually like think of her as just the most incredible actor of all time. It's unbelievable. But it was one of those things where they do something and you're like, whoa, like you're not me. I could never do poor things.
What's like an example? Did that impact you? How did that impact you when you were like at school?
That's such a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just is one of those things where it's like you just feel like everyone's you. There's got to be a word for this sensation.
It's such a specific thing.
It's like when you have like a really good friend and then you figure out their political. It's just, I don't want it to sound negative because it wasn't negative, but it was like one of those things where it's like, wow, like everyone is not
like me.
Like me.
So I had that, I guess, I assumed that everyone was a good person.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, well, why? Like everyone's like me. Like we all have the same intentions.
Yeah.
And we all have the same background. Like I didn't know that people could get like really fucked up early and then that would be like you forever. So I was like dating.
But that's kind of a similar exact thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I would like date people and knowing that they had a lot of problems, but I would be like, but that's like, and we all have the same goals.
You're
like,
right.
We all have the same
That's
things.
a very similar.
We're all trying to improve ourselves every day because that's how I approach my life. I'm always like, well, yeah, I mean, of course, like I would never want to hurt someone. I always want to like, you know, like that's like a huge, you know, thing that I like always want to improve myself. I have these goals, like, and then finding it is like you find out the hard way that people just don't have the same like I guess like value systems or like capabilities or they just care about different things. It's like sort of it is jarring.
That's exactly what it is, and you put it in so much more eloquent way. That's exactly what it is. Where it's like I figured everyone,
like has
is like the same thing, and like I don't know now like the Emma Stone thing doesn't make sense because I literally meant it in a good way, but it's like it is just like if someone will do something, you're like whoa, like we're not the same.
Did you feel like you got taken advantage of?
Well, it's college, girl. Every girl's getting taken advantage of.
Why did I say that?
No, I think like I didn't hold my own in my friendships and I didn't create boundaries.
Okay.
And I also feel like, and I think every young girl has this, but like in dating, like you don't know how to like, not even like just say no, like not even like consent, like just like verbalize what you need.
Yeah.
Or like even verbalize like, hey, that's not fucking funny.
Right. Which I think is actually something that I am literally still learning now.
Yeah, it's
like more than ever.
Because it's like once you're a girl who's like, hey, that's not fucking funny, you're like the wet blanket. Like you're just so.
Yeah.
But it's also one of those things, I think like, and tell me if you're experiencing this. I feel like in my childhood and in like college years, I didn't speak up. Then finally my mid-20s, I learned how to speak up. And now in my late 20s, I'm learning, you know what? It's really not worth your energy.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, now I'm all the way back at not speaking up, but it's like not because it's like my choice. It's like, you're just not worth my energy.
Right. But it's also a different thing entirely where you just understand people's limitations and like I think something I've learned is like taking people seriously when they show you who they are.
Yeah.
And not giving them, because it's always bigger than, like, I hate to say this, but it's like, it's never small. I don't know. I mean, it depends how close that person is to you too. Like you can.
What do you mean it's never small?
I feel like the little red flags you get early.
Yeah.
End up always being a big thing.
A friendship or a relationship?
Both.
I feel like with a relationship as a woman, like I feel like men, as a straight woman, I guess I should say, I feel like if men really like you, they will figure it out. Like they will make it work. They will figure it out. And it's one of those things where it's like, when I'm talking to like my friends and they're like dating a new guy, I'm like, I don't know. Like if they will figure it out if they really like you.
I know.
Like that's the thing. And
but it's hard to know that if you haven't experienced
exactly.
it. And you've been in like a great relationship for a few years.
People tell you that over and over again, but not until you experience are you like, oh,
yeah, no,
those people didn't like me.
Yeah, I'm in my first experience with that now, and it's genuinely rattling me to my core because it's making me look at everyone I've been with, like different, honestly, any type of relationship where I'm like, oh, you just didn't want to do those things for me. Like it's not that you're so whatever and like blah, 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 which is, I mean, yeah, everyone tells you that, but it's like, genuinely, when people like you,
they make it work.
They reach out to you. They want to make sure you're okay. Like, and everyone has their limitations and you can give them grace. But like when people are nice, like they're kind people. You have to find those people, and you should really only be with the people that gel with you like that.
Well, the other thing I think, like going back to college a little bit, is like I think I was so afraid of everyone judging me because I still like, you know, had a lot of like, you know, I was like still had a lot of like preconceived notions about like things because I did Bible trivia, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm closed-minded. I was closed-minded. So it's like I had a lot of like I just felt like other in a lot of senses. And it was one of those things where it's like I didn't really ever feel like really confident in like, you know, expressing myself and things like that. And then back to this is like I dated this guy in college briefly who like I like really liked.
Yeah.
And he like broke things off because it was like, you know, like whatever, we're gonna graduate soon, whatever. And it was like, okay. And then he came back and he was like, actually, I really want to date you. And I was like, okay. And then of course when we broke up, like, or when we graduated, we broke up, right? And then like I remember like he would like call me and I wouldn't answer because like I have so much pride, like I'm just a prideful person. And then I remember like, and this is so long ago, I shouldn't even be talking about this on a podcast, like he's probably married. But then like, and then I remember like he would text me like, oh, like I miss you, I've been thinking about you, things like that. And it's one of those things where it's like, honestly, like make it happen then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things where it's like
you knew, I mean, honestly, maybe the pride was good.
Yeah, no, I think the pride is good.
Because
I'm really happy.
you.
Yeah, and my life is like so perfect.
Yeah.
But like when I was like talking to a friend recently and she was like, no, he's really great. About this different guy. He's really great. Things are just like really crazy in his life right now. Like, no, he's like literally amazing. It's just like right now he's just started there. Like he's like, no, he's gonna fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
Like if he wants to be with you, he will figure it out.
Yeah. Which sucks.
Yeah.
And some guys are like genuinely can't, but like you can't be with that.
But thinking about like my past experience, it's like, no, he just didn't like me that much.
I know.
He literally did not like me that much.
And he probably is lying to himself too. He like thinks that he's like telling himself that he really likes you. Yeah. And also like you only know what you know. And so it's like I definitely have been like pining for the wrong people because I was like, well, because that's like what you've experienced. So you're like, well, I like this more than I've liked other things. But then you find someone that like it feels so like exponentially different. And then you're like, oh,
yeah.
Like I don't even have to like.
But there's like so few and far between those relationships. Where like you like them, because I feel like you've probably been in a relationship with someone who was willing to do anything for you, but you kind of were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I didn't.
You're just like, yeah. So it's like very few and far between that like it's like two people who are willing to do whatever for each other,
right? And like when you find that, you gotta really give it your all. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing that.
I'm trying
with your Aryan prince.
Yeah, totally.
You guys look like
brother and sister.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was a match.
Actually, with my boyfriend, like one of the first times, like we were like super early in our relationship. It was like week 3. We're like at a bar with his friends, and his friend's mom was there, and his friend's mom, meaning so well, she goes, "You guys could be siblings."
Interesting.
And then we went, "Oh, okay." And then by the end of the afternoon, she was like, "You guys are so cute together," and I was like. So do you think it's okay for siblings to be together? All right?
And like it does like make me feel like bad, like I'm not progressing the human race because like obviously like we're all gonna be caramel, like we're all gonna be like mixed race in the end, and like here I am like keeping like the whites alive. You know what I mean? Like it feels wrong. It feels wrong. Like
okay,
but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. And you guys, I mean, you guys found each other. You're great. Actually, you know what? Chris told me a story the other day. Actually, he and I got dinner because we were at a show.
No, he did tell me this. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what he told me? Speaking of if he wanted to, he would. He told me there was a day you accidentally blocked him.
Oh, yeah. There was a day I blocked him on accident. And
first of all, I want to hear your side of the story because how the fuck did that happen?
Well, I don't remember. I think like what happened was like, you know, when your like phone is up on text messages, but you're like grabbing a coffee or whatever.
Oh, and you bump.
And I think I accidentally blocked him. But it was like.
But you were able to text him.
I was texting him all day long. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, text me back.
Right.
Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, I wasn't like really, really mad, but I was kind of like, what the fuck?
So I feel like that is just a testament to the strength of both of your relationship because on both sides, because the fact that you like to this, you both were just like, what's wrong? Like something's wrong. Like it was never like, wow, he doesn't like me anymore. He's pulling me out.
I was just like, what the hell is wrong?
Yeah, it's like, and he was like the same thing. He was like, wait, I don't know what's going on, but I guess I'll keep texting her. Like,
yeah, and then like he showed me like the screenshots on his end, and it's like me being like, what the hell? Like, why do you hate me? Like, text me back. And he's like, girl, I am texting you back. And then like an hour later being like, it sucks that you're ignoring me. And he's like, girl, I'm literally texting you back. and like he couldn't call either. No, I feel like also like when you are really close, like when you're in a good relationship and you're like besties, like the other thing too is like El Orlando is both me and Chris's friend, and like she'll call Chris on the phone and like they'll chat. Like
that's kind of the dream.
That's my girl. Like
to have a
third.
To have a third. No, to have a boyfriend that people like.
I know.
And doesn't that suck that that's not even a given?
It's very rarely a given.
But yeah, I mean, all of your female friends like also just hang out with Chris. Like he's just like a good guy.
Yeah, like I've had like boyfriends that people liked, like they liked their personality, but they were like, we love him, but like you get to better. You know what I mean? Like I've had that, like where it's like we love him, but like I just kind of like he might not be your husband. Like I've had that. And then I've had ones where people were like straight up like, we hate this guy.
Sure.
We hate him.
I've always dated charismatic people, so they're always well liked, but then sometimes they're just like sociopathic on the back end.
Totally. Like, yeah, like look good from the outside. No, I've dated a like someone who like straight up is just rude. And everyone's like, what do you see in him? And I'm like, I'm lonely.
One time I dated a guy for 3 months because I was going through a breakup.
Of course.
And I met him 2 weeks after the breakup. It was my like worst breakup, longest relationship. And then we break up 2 weeks later. I go on one Hinge date. And then I dated that guy for 3 months. It was like a textbook rebound.
Totally.
And so, and I also was like, I lost like 15 pounds that summer, Brad. And it was like, I was manic, like full blown manic.
God, I love being manic.
I miss it all the time.
It's like the things I could get done. Yeah.
Literally, I got so much done. Now I'm like tired.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired all the time. I'm like, what is happening?
Being manic is so fun.
It's so fun. Anyway, so it was a great summer. I was super
The summer
unwell.
I turned manic.
Summer I turned manic. A bad breakup will do that to you. Like it'll make you crazy. But so I date this guy for 3 months. Obviously didn't pay attention to a thing about him. He was just like
alive.
He was alive in there. And I was just fighting for my life and using him as a Band-Aid. And he, by the end of it, I was like, I thought he was funny because he would be really mean. And so I was like, oh, he's roasting me. It's funny.
No, bitch, he hates your ass.
He was deeply mean. And it took me so long to figure that out because I wasn't paying attention.
Wait.
And he would say like just super negative, like mean things. He'd be like, that's embarrassing. And I was like,
I had a boyfriend like that too. Like, girl, he hated my guts. And like, okay, I also had a boyfriend one time. We went to a water park and he told me I was wearing a bikini. He was like, maybe you should wear one piece next time.
Oh my.
Can you believe? And I was like, oh,
you're literally a giraffe of a woman. What the fuck is he talking about?
Maybe you should wear one piece.
Maybe I should cut off your fucking balls.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
No, I had a guy who came to a stand-up show one time, and afterwards he was like, well, clearly you're the newest to stand up.
That too.
Clearly. And then I was literally like, you're so mean to me. And he was like, I'm like, I think you're like you could be a good writer one day. Like I'm not like literally like, by the way, this man didn't do stand up.
Yeah, of course not. That wasn't even a question in my mind.
No, yeah, of course.
Well, because also a guy who does stand up would never say that.
Also, a man who loves you would never say that.
A man who straight up passively likes you.
And then you go to break up with them and they're like, no! I saw us having children together. And it's like you hate me. You literally hate me.
You're literally bullying me every fucking second.
No one has said anything meaner to me than you. Like,
yeah, like you're the closest person to me and you fucking hate my ass.
Hate me.
It's so bizarre. But yeah, it's crazy having a guy that actually like literally admires you. Hearing the way that Chris talks about you, it genuinely makes me believe in love.
It's so sweet. And like honestly, he doesn't even have a sister either. When people are like, oh, it's because he had a sister. He doesn't even have a sister. He has a really good mom.
He's just a good guy.
Yeah, he has a good mom. And which is saying a lot because can I just say that like boy moms?
Scary. Can be.
Biggest pick-me's of all time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like,
that would be kind of a funny thing to do.
No.
Like have a kid and then just be like, I'm a boy mom, like as a bit.
no, like
Or,
that's
but
why I
you-
kind of need to have a boy mom. I need to have a child. I need to have a boy
You have to have
for
a
my
boy.
career. No, but like I'm working on this stand-up bit where I'm
Bring him on
like,
stage. I'm a boy mom.
I'm a boy mom. I'm working on this bit where I'm like, boy moms are pick-me's. Like,
That's
you're
so
breastfeeding
funny.
him, you just want to show him your boobs. Like,
That's
it's
crazy.
It's
y'all.
crazy. But they are like, they're so nuts. And it's like, not Chris's mom. Like, Chris's mom somehow found a way to have 3 boys and to hate them all.
Wait,
And like, honestly, like,
men actually, the best men kind of need to be like bullied and like hated. A little bit.
she's just
They
such
thrive
a
in that environment.
beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She's such a beautiful woman. She had 3 children, 3 boys, and she hates them. And I'm just like, she's one of the greatest women to ever live.
Yeah. I think that's how you provide structure to a man.
Oh, she hates her husband.
Let's
She hates
go.
her. She hates her sons.
Wait, so what does she do that like shows
She's
you that?
just kind of like, you asshole, like you fucking, and then like you know, like one of them will like be like, oh mom, and she's like, figure it out. I do everything around here. She's so amazing.
I want, yeah, see, that's how you, because if you start being like, oh, sweetie, let me help.
No,
No.
figure it out.
Figure it out.
Goddamn self.
My brother literally will be like, how much do I put this in the microwave for?
My mom will
Like,
be
you're
like, I'll do it
30.
for you.
Yes, and my mom,
with
my
my
mom
mom.
comes over and she helps.
Same with my mom. I have one brother, 3 sisters. He could murder everyone, and she'd be like, "It's my daughter's fault." Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
oh my God, yeah. Oh
But-
yeah.
Chris's mom hates, but he's also a mama's boy. So I just think like he just has like such good parents, and like, and he doesn't have like
And he's not afraid of like strong female figures.
yeah, and like honestly, like that was like so shocking going from the boyfriend who told me like I was not good at stand up. Like we have been up for the same things and I've gotten them, and he like there's not even a conversation about him feeling sad about it. He's like, I'm so proud of you, and like things like that. Like there's not
God.
even and that's just like a secure man.
Yeah, that's so sick.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on top of that, he's like blonde, and he gets so much shit for being blonde, and he's like, it's okay.
Would you get mad at him if he got something over you?
No, of course,
Yeah.
because I deserve it.
Yeah. That's what
Like, I mean, I love that.
I'm like, it's okay when I say it.
No, well, I like, come on, it's me.
I'm like, I'm happy for you, but fucking whatever.
But obviously, it's sexism.
I'm like, yeah, it's amazing. But
No,
I'm like, I'll
he's
give you, like,
perfect.
shit,
He's
yeah.
perfect, and he's so funny, and he deserves so much more success. But like, I mean, it would be sexism
If he got it.
it ever me.
Yeah, obviously. You're perfect.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Do you feel that way with your boyfriend? Like, does he like? Is he like impressed by like everything you do and like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also doesn't do stand up, but he loves stand up. So it's like kind of the perfect thing where he's like he like admires.
Sometimes I think
me.
that's harder because like people who don't do stand up,
They
like
don't get it.
they refuse to admit how hard it is
That's true.
because they're like, but they're
Yes.
terrified to do it. So they'll
Yes.
always be like, oh, you're not that good at it. Like, oh, like I could do it. People say I'm funny.
Right. And a lot of guys who date funny women female stand ups secretly just like want to do it. And then they like hate you for doing it. and
Yeah.
resent you. But no, he doesn't have that. He has his own thing that he does. And like he listens to comedy podcasts like it's his job.
I
So
kind of
he,
love
like-
those people.
Yeah, so he's just like a comedy nerd. And
That's
is
so
obsessed-
sweet.
He used to go to the Cellar like once or twice a month.
That's really great.
Yeah.
That's the perfect guy.
Yeah, it's awesome. And so like we have this shared interest because that's what I'm obsessed with, but he doesn't do it, so we're not like competing. But I will say like he's been tremendously successful in his lane.
Of course.
And so it's like, which is so cool. But it's also interesting. Well, so we're in an interesting period because we're end to end, haven't seen each other. It's been like 4 weeks, but it's gonna be 5 weeks total,
wow.
which is so crazy because we are both so busy and have been traveling at completely inverse times,
I think that's kind of nice.
which is kind of cool. But like now he's gone for like he is gone for the last like 2 weeks. For the past like
Wow.
so it's like
It's a long time to be gone.
it's a long time to be gone.
But then you like cherish the time together. It's like, wow.
I know. And then he got this other opportunity that he's going to be gone for 2 weeks again next month. And I literally was just like, and it was also funny because when we first started dating, it was like a conversation of like, well, I'm going to be on the road a lot. So, and then now I'm
he's the one,
here
yeah.
and he's gone. I'm like, gosh.
Wait, I have a question actually. Hopping back. You guys face him a lot? Do you guys talk
Yeah,
every day?
a lot, yeah.
Hopping back, how did you get from drama to stand up?
Oh, I did sketch comedy in college. I joined a sketch comedy group. Didn't know I was funny until then. Then I was like, oh, I love being funny. And then and I didn't know I could write, and I started writing. And then I was gonna do sketch in New York, like at UCB, and then COVID.
UCB, yeah.
UCB like
I did the same
closed.
thing. I did like all the improv classes and then it closed.
Right.
And I was like, could you guys give me my $2,000 back?
No, literally. I was like, I was paying to play, my guys. Like, I thought I could be on a house team. But then, and then I started doing stand-up after COVID.
Same. Literally exact same thing.
Yeah, because it was just like, that was what
Except I didn't get into my sketch comedy team at my school, which kind of sucked because it was also an only women's sketch comedy team, so you knew it wasn't funny. And I still didn't get in. It was women only. And I was like, okay, well, you bitches aren't funny. So, that hurts my feelings a little bit. But, like, maybe if it had been a co-ed.
There was a women-only
sketch comedy. And I didn't
group
get
at my
it.
school, and it was not funny.
Yeah, no, well, duh. And,
but they were the only group that did stand-up regularly. And their stand-up actually was really good.
Yeah. Well, stand-up is like, that's the thing is like, I loved improv. Like, I wanted to do improv. Like, I wanted that whole, like, improv SNL pipeline. But the thing about improv is like you need other people, and it's similar.
It's such a group team dedication thing.
Yeah, you can't just like go do stand up, and it's like stand up. There's so much stage time. It's so accessible. People like it.
Yeah, people like it. Asking someone to go to your improv show sounds like hell to me. But
there's no middle class of improv. It's either good or bad.
Yeah,
it's either good or
I think
bad
improv is the worst thing you can watch happen. Because it's so many people and they're all working together and it's to be bad.
Wait, Yvette, one time I was on like this variety show, like because sometimes I get booked on those because I do music.
Yeah.
And I got booked on the variety show, and then they were like, okay, and our next one's this improv troupe, and they were like, come on, improv troupe, girl. The way 30 people rushed the stage, it was the whole audience. There were so many people on stage. It was crazy.
Was it a BCC?
No, but it was that vibe.
Yeah. Where it's like everyone in the audience is also just in this very small community of people.
It's like, how are you all going to do a scene together?
Did they?
Yeah. It's just crazy. But yeah. I hear you. Bad improv is bad.
Bad improv fucking sucks. Anyway, what's your most embarrassing moment?
Okay, so there's so many to pick from. I will say, like, when you were talking about like college, something about me is that like I really had a peeing my pants problem. I would get really nervous and I'd pee my pants. And it happened all the time. And like someone came up with the hypothesis, like maybe it's because when you were homeschooled, you went to the bathroom whenever you wanted, and now you were in a structured place and you just didn't remember to go to the bathroom. You were too stressed out. You just like it. And I was like, okay, that could have been it. But I was peeing my pants so much in college. Like it was crazy. And like, thank God for the trend where we wore really big shirts because then it could cover my pants. And also I had a period of stuffing my bra, which was really helpful too, because then I had toilet paper on me. This is all true. So I want to
baby going. How did homeschool affect you? You left all of this out, by the way. Just gonna point that out right now.
So I want to paint a picture for you. Okay, so it's like my first day of school. We have opera auditions the first day of school, and we have to sing in front of each other in like these like. And I like didn't do theater growing up because I didn't have like a theater because I was homeschooled.
Right.
So I'm like very, very nervous. On top of that, I'm wearing like these really tall high heels, babe. I was like 100 pounds. Like I like would like if the wind flew, I was like, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't able to walk on this, right?
Yeah, tall center of gravity.
But yeah, literally. But like there was like kids who like went to the camp. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I keep hitting the mic. There were these kids who like went to the camp that like the school I went to like did a summer camp, and there were kids who knew each other from that summer camp. So they were obviously the cool kids. Mm-hmm. And like the girls were kind of like, they saw my TJ Maxx Cynthia Rowley dress, watercolor dress, and they were kind of like, do you want to go to Chick-fil-A with us after this? And I was like, yes, like I need to get in with these girls. Like It's clear I need to get in with these girls. We do our audition. I was so nervous. Oh my God, I was really bad. And we're walking out and I'm like being really funny with them. I start telling her about how I have a One Tree Hill fan Twitter account. It's called OTH5ever. I'm telling her about it, thinking I'm being super funny. There were a lot of stairs to get out of the music building. I fall because I'm wearing my heels. And they're all laughing at me, and I'm laughing, and I said, girls, I peed a little bit. And the one girl, I'll never forget, the one girl was really sweet, and she said, and it's funny because this girl, like, I was never even, like, friendly with this girl. Like, I don't think she really liked me. But one of the girls was like, girl, I do that sometimes, too, which was really sweet of her. She was like, I pee my pants sometimes a little bit, too. And I was like, this isn't a little. Like, we're talking, like, a lake of piss. Like, this is a big piss. Like, this is a really big piss. Like, I got up and it was like It was a big piss.
Falling and peeing at the same time is crazy.
It was like a pond. So then we walk across campus to the door.
And they all just go, okay.
Yeah, they're like all laughing, haha. We walk across campus. I realized I forgot my keys. I forgot my keys across campus in the music building. So I had to walk back in my pea-soaked dress. And I could see that people had walked through the puddle, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people had walked
You're
through
like,
the puddle.
you're hydrated, so maybe we don't know what.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I went and got my keys, and one of the girls who wasn't invited to Chick-fil-A was like, come to my dorm room. Or no, actually, I didn't end up having to go back. She was like, come to my dorm room, take a shower, you can borrow clothes, and you can go back and get your keys. And that ended up like being my best friend, obviously. It was like, it's kind of like a movie. And all of those girls went to Chick-fil-A without me. They like ended up not like, they just like, ended up going out without me. But like, they thought of me because of, the lemonade at Chick-fil-A. Like, I was on their mind because of the lemonade at Chick-fil-A. It reminded them of me because I peed. It's like the same color. But yeah, that's my story. And maybe that's why I don't feel like I was popular in college.
Because you were peeing and stuff in your mouth.
I want to say like that was not the last time I peed my pants in college.
Okay. That's really insane.
Have you ever peed your pants?
No.
And I also like didn't end up telling anyone for a long time until I started like getting into like the improv troupe at my college. Like I started like doing improv, and I told someone, like they were like, tell someone next to you a secret like during the warm up, and I told her, and she ended up like telling everyone. But like honestly, it freed me.
Right, because then at that point, I mean, sometimes there's something that happens that's so embarrassing that you just kind of are like, all right.
Well, also in college, like at one point, like half of my face was paralyzed for like a couple of months.
Okay, so I saw this on your Instagram and I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
No, so like honestly, like I feel like when people say to people like, of course that would happen to you.
It's just kind of, you had that.
I had that. And I think it's gone away. Like as time has gone on, like I've gotten my shit together, but I really was that person where it's like, of course that would happen to you.
Why did your face get paralyzed?
It was like stress related. Like basically it's called like Bell's palsy, and it's like basically like a virus that like, and you can get it from stress. A lot of pregnant women get it, and like Justin Bieber got it. And that's why I had to cancel his whole tour. Eventually your face will come back.
Okay.
But like half of my face had like natural Botox, so now my face is like less symmetrical. Like it's fine. But yeah, my face was paralyzed, and like like I had to go to school, and like people made fun of me, and people were like not nice to me, and people would laugh in my face. So it's like it's one of those things.
How
where it's
long
like,
was your face paralyzed?
I think it was like 4 months.
And every day you were just like this.
Every day I was just
this
like,
too shall pass.
Yeah. I mean, what else could I do?
There's nothing to
But like
do.
if when I ate, like food would fall out of my mouth, so I'd have to eat. I'd have to put the food in my mouth and then close my mouth, like with my hand. No, I know.
This is how you can be beautiful and funny. It's this.
It's also the homeschooling.
It's everything.
It's a lot.
It really is like a lot has
so,
sort of come together for you to make you this talented.
That's really nice of you. I'm just trying to always swim upstream. I'm always trying to make that girl on the floor of the School of Music
in the piss
covered
puddle.
in pee, proud. Like I'm always just trying to make her be like, wow, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Good. You're doing it. Anyway, Caroline, what should we look out for you coming up?
Oh my gosh, well you should just follow me, honestly. If you could just follow me at Caroline Baniewicz, Baniewicz.
Perfect.
That would mean a lot to me. Oh my gosh, I'm making a lot of music recently. So follow me for that. I have a song coming out, and my band just dropped a single, my band Pup Punk. So listen to that and just follow me, you'll see it all. Thank you so much for having me, Yvette.
Thanks for coming. This was so much fun. I'm so glad we got to gab.
Did I talk too much?
Yes. Okay.